Well, welcome everybody. You're listening to Solid Presents, and this week we have the wonderful Cera Gibson.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going real good. Happy to be here.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I self-isolated for a little over a week so I could see my parents.
Good.
So I was so hyped to see people. I can't even tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we had a really, really good time. Just me, my parents, and my little brother.
Cool. Are your parents far? Where are they at?
They're in Cottonwood Heights, so they're
Cottonwood
not
Heights.
super
So like,
far.
like you had to trek. Like you had a big long trek there, obviously.
It was like, yeah. Honestly, kind of, yeah. Like all the way across the valley, but it's not too bad. 45 minutes, yeah.
Why are you moving those?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Well, what are you playing first for us?
First, I am playing this song called Phantom Limb. It's actually the intro to the EP I put out last year called Crush Velvet. It's on all the streaming services. Check it out. But it's a song that I wrote when I was first starting to get some traction on social media. And I found this like really weird thing starting to happen with me where I was, instead of like going out and living my life, I was living my life to like take pictures and put it on Instagram. And I was equating a lot of my self-worth to that. So this is the song I wrote about that.
Oh, here we go.
In denial of a phantom limb, I can feel it tug and pull on my skin. My eyes yearn for the sight of it. I'm addicted to a taste that simply doesn't exist. I'm not out here trying to make anyone like me. I'll admit the walk can make it so exciting. I need your affirmation, even just to spite me. I can't put down your attention for one night, that's not like me. Oh, I'm looking better than ever, but I'm sadder than ever. You've got me floating like a feather, wondering how I'll keep it all together. Where does it end? When does the clock run out on me? Where do we go once we've succumbed to irrelevancy? It takes my time, takes it all from me. I'm only happy when I'm on your screen. My fingers tremble with lithium, but I don't fucking care as long as I am numb. I'm not out here trying to make anyone like me. I'll admit the walk can make it so exciting. I need your affirmation, even just to spite me. I can't put down your attention for one night, that's not like me. Oh, I'm looking better than ever, but I'm sadder than ever. You've got me floating like a feather, wondering how I'll keep it all together. Where does it end? When does the clock run out on me? Where do we go once we've succumbed to irrelevancy? That's it.
Damn, that was a nice little teaser.
Thanks.
So I gotta ask. Obviously, you're kind of running everything out of a laptop out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
How does that all come together?
Like my tracks and stuff?
Yeah, like how does the pre-production go? All that
Well,
fun stuff.
with the songs I'm playing tonight, me and my friend Jay actually produced everything together over the course of like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never really done like pop music before or electronic pop, but I was just kind of going through a phase where I wanted to like completely change my sound.
Mm-hmm. Were you doing
So-
something before?
Yeah, I was doing blues rock.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
like folk.
And was that with a live band?
Yeah, I performed with live bands. So when it came to the electronic stuff, I was like, I am unfamiliar with how to multitask live.
Sure,
So
sure.
normally I have a DJ, but today it's my laptop. Yeah.
You're the DJ.
Yeah, I'm the
MC,
DJ.
DJ, diva,
I'm
all
that
that fun
space
stuff.
bar DJ.
Well, cool. What motivated the change then, from blues to this more produced look?
I just kind of wanted to like take more control of my sound, and I felt like I was really reliant on other musicians to create my records, because it's like I play guitar and piano, but there was like a level of proficiency that I wanted out of my tracks that I wasn't able to provide.
Sure.
So I wanted to be able to make something that I could 100% do on my own if I needed to, and that's kind of where that shift came. So I spent years learning how to produce and use like Pro Tools, Ableton, all that stuff. That's kind of where it came from, and I'm really glad I did it, because there's so much creativity and freedom to pop music. It's
Yeah,
really
I mean,
fun.
especially when you're fucking around with a genre like blues, like there's so much dogma, so much like, oh, it has to be like this. Like, I've been a
Yeah.
blues musician for whatever amount of time, and this is how the blues is played. So I can totally pick up on that.
Yeah, it definitely was like that. And I mean, I also had to like keep in mind my demographic, because
Sure.
when I was just playing blues, my demographic was like 30 plus, and I'm like, there is this whole consuming audience that just isn't even listening to this. So I
Yeah,
wanted
no,
to
the
switch
blues
it up.
is cool. It gets old, and it's kind of old. So I
It is
get where
kinda
you're coming
old.
from.
Yeah, you can like incorporate that influence into things, but going full blues, it doesn't market well anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can pick with it. Weren't you out in Nashville for a little while?
Yeah, I
Was
went
that
to
was that
Nashville.
kind of the blue part of the blues cycle?
Yeah, I
Okay.
recorded a blues EP in Nashville.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wasn't too bad.
Just decided it wasn't for you.
Decided it wasn't for me. That whole thing was actually like, it had some really beautiful moments, but there were like 4 years of this contract crap trying to get it done, and it kind of tainted all that music for me.
Uh-huh.
So I just wanted a complete departure from it,
No, absolutely.
to get away from it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, let's hear something else from New Era Cera.
New Era Cera. And I'm actually going to be putting out an EP in the spring, so I'm really excited about that. It's even like a little more spicy.
Cool. Well, let's dig into that a little bit after your next track.
I don't like wasting time. I'm afraid of turning stagnant, left behind. Get what you want, or just get old. Like Billy said, there isn't much else to be told. I work my days, forget my nights, spending hours with my mind in restless fights. To find my voice, I keep my grind, looking back on 4 years wasted on a dime. Maybe you would wanna take a ride with me. I'm hoping we can find a little clarity. Take another drink and kiss the glass with me. It's only up from here. The past is not what I want. They're all stuck up on that old shit, but I thought I'd reinvent me. It's a new age. Growing up and moving forward feels so strange. Open the door, I wanna start trying to separate the bullshit from the art. I hear the ringing, it's in my ears. I'll let the static guide my hopes and not my fears. Maybe you would wanna take a ride with me. I'm hoping we can find a little clarity. Take another drink and kiss the glass with me. It's only up from here. I won't stand in my way. Today's my day, and I'm ready. You would wanna take a ride with me. I'm hoping we can find a little clarity. Take another drink and kiss the glass with me. It's only up from here. Maybe you would wanna take a ride with me. I'm hoping we can find a little they're ready. Take another drink, kiss the glass with me. It's only up from here. It's only up from here.
You know, the ending of your songs, they really sneak up on you.
Oh yeah.
You have like for the way it sounds, and yeah, they're really short songs for like sort of the feel that you're doing. That's very interesting.
Yeah, they tend to be around like 3 minutes.
Okay, because
maybe
it like the way
3:50.
you're sort of drawing it out, like I guess sort of like the low BPM. I guess I'm waiting for like a 4 or 5 minute track, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That's quick. It's like the soul of punk rock.
Oh yeah. Surprise them.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So this EP now, are you working on it currently? Is it
Yeah, it got held up because of COVID.
sure
and all
like
of that
like anything
fun
else in the
stuff.
world?
Yes, like everything in the whole world. But it got held up, and so we started working on it again. And I've actually been adding some new tracks to it because a lot happened from the time that I started writing it to now. Like I
Sure.
had a completely different vision overall. And now it's really taken on like a totally different life, and it's more about like the demise of my past relationship, the one that was 5 years.
Mhm.
And so I'm really, really excited about it because it kind of takes the style that's more akin to this, and you can see this slow transformation into something a little bit bigger. So I think it's gonna be really cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And you said that's out spring of next year?
It'll be out in the spring. I don't have an exact release date yet, but it will be in the spring.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay. Good general date's good for now. So is this your usual setup, or do you have a band with you ever?
Pre-COVID, I had a DJ and a drummer.
Okay.
Yeah, once in a while we would like have a keyboardist, but for
Okay.
the most part that was the setup.
So now what we're seeing currently is a response to the socially distanced world.
Yes.
Cool. Very smart. Very good of you.
Yep, doing my best.
Nice. Cool. So, as much as I love to talk, I think people would love a no. That's not what I'm getting to.
Oh.
Just like a little spurt of songs. If you want to play like 2-3 songs in a row,
Yeah, let's do that.
go get some good momentum, and then we'll get into this shit. You know what I mean? You're listening to Cera
This is
Gibson.
called Broken Mind. The darkness finally got a hold of me, digging deeper in my throat until I scream. I shut it down, push it all out so I can breathe. Crowded rooms just feel like loneliness to me. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I could be right. It's hard to tell when all I ever wanna do is fight. I'm tired of feeling trapped inside a broken mind. Maybe it's something that I can learn in time. I'll pick apart every action and choke on every line. Do what I can to just get by. That's a hard pill to swallow. Let it pollute my veins and stifle all I know. If I give in, I'll keep my friends. It could be better in the end. Why is it so hard to just let go? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I could be right. It's hard to tell when all I ever wanna do is fight. I'm tired of feeling trapped inside a broken mind. Maybe it's something that I can learn in time. I'll pick apart every action and choke on every line. Do what I can to just get by. I crawl, I stand, I walk on land, I fly, I do is fight. I'm tired of feeling trapped inside a broken mind. Oh, maybe it's something that I can learn in time. I'll pick apart every action and choke on every line. Do what I can to just get by. Thank you. This is Blood Diamond. Stars bloom from the driest earth. I clawed my way up from the dirt. This is everything I want and I will not take less. I've done my time and now I'm ready for success. I won't waste my breath on anything that's not the best. I came for blows on your name on all my checks. I want blood soaked diamonds. I want lights, 'cause islands. Give it to me, give it to me. I want it all, oh baby, give it to me. I think I've earned it. Give it to me, give it to me. I want it all, oh baby, give it to me. I know I'm worth it. You can't convince me otherwise. I see my name across the skies. Dress me up inside and make me into a queen. I'm the baddest bitch that any of you have seen. I like my men powerful and velvet and green. Darling, don't be jealous, you are making a scene. I want blood soaked diamonds. I want light, 'cause islands. Give it to me, give it to me. I want it all, oh baby, give it to me. I think I've earned it. Give it to me, give it to me. I want it all, oh baby, give it to me. I know I'm worth it. There is no rest for the well-dressed. No matter what you buy, we are all gonna die. Give it to me, give it to me. I want it all, oh baby, give it to me. I think I've earned it. Give it to me, give it to me. I want it all, oh baby, give it to me. I know I'm worth it. I know I'm worth it, baby. Thank you.
Damn, we gotta get you commissioned like a Bond film. That's fucking beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like-
I would love that.
It's like really deep and mysterious and like provoking sort of in a way that like a lot of Bond tracks are provoking in that way. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. That's
I
an
love
awesome
the song that you just played, like before this one, "Broken Mind."
compliment.
That song is just like so like hauntingly beautiful. Like it's just
Thank
so sad.
you. Thank you. It's so sad.
Yeah, I felt
It
that.
is very sad.
Well, because like I think we talked about what it was about during the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like the raw emotion in it.
Oh, I'm
was awesome.
glad. Yeah, it was written in a very sad place for sure. But it was awesome because once I wrote that and I got it out there, I felt like I kind of turned a corner. So it's cool. It was like the end of that little chapter and I could move on. It's awesome how music does that. Yeah.
Yeah, you said in our interview that we won't talk too much about, that we'll leave to the readers to make all sorts of fun discoveries. But you did say, and it's you make like a lot of music, and the word you used was sad. Like, why is that per se?
Why is most of my music sad?
Yeah, you don't necessarily seem like a sad person.
It's funny because it's like I'm not like generally a sad person, but I feel like the most like when I feel the need to write is primarily when I'm sad
Sure.
or when I'm angry or something.
Yeah,
And
that makes a lot of sense.
it's interesting because I was watching this podcast. I can't actually remember the name of the podcast right now, but they were saying to make sure to journal when you're happy as well, so that you can go back and you can remember what that feeling was like to be happy. Because so often when we're feeling shitty, we go and we write. But then that's all we have to look back on is just our worst times. So now I've been actively only journal when I'm happy, but to try to write music when I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be like nice and important, and it'll help me to be able to do it more in the future because I got so much in the mindset of like creativity happens when I'm sad.
And I also think like, because like a lot of people do that. I do that. Like when you're kind of like built up with emotions, you know, when you're sad, usually that's that point in time. That's a lot of the times when you're journaling, writing, expressing yourself a lot of the time. But I feel like people often forget kind of what you're getting at is to do that when you're happy, you know, like especially because it's kind of when you're kicking ass in life, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of like good to document like, oh, what was I feeling when I was feeling good? Like what are those feelings that I can remember and drum up?
Yeah, and like why was I feeling good?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I was looking back in my journal and there was like a 3-month gap when I didn't write, and I'm like, oh, I was happy then.
Yeah, yeah, no.
But I don't know why. So, moving on to less of a sad song, more of like existential crises.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, you're listening to Sarah Gibson on Salt Lily Presents.